Joey Show.
Come on, Prince.
Introducing first, straight in the corner to my right, making his first return to House of Glory in nearly 1 year, from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing this evening at 250 pounds, it is the challenger, the phenomenal AJ
Much you can say, just let the audience speak for itself. Everyone on their feet.
And his opponent to my left and fighting out of Paducah, Kentucky, a measure weight 200 pounds, he is your opponent. Winning and defending House of Glory heavyweight champion world, the future of fight,
Crowd on their feet, the prize championship on the line. House of Glory, phenomenal showdown, the main event. Mr. Lewis, time to do work. I'm excited, I've got goosebumps, Orsini. We're just waiting for the official word. This is awesome, chant. This is awesome, chant, before either man can even touch each other. And Ricochet already just showing their confidence, stepping over the ring like a giant. But there goes the sign of respect. Sign of respect, sign of showmanship. Ricochet and AJ Styles. I don't want to call Ricochet disrespectful, because that's the farthest thing from the truth. But sometimes he gets a little ahead of himself. We saw at the last event with Loki, he took his eye off the ball, started doing some backflips, and got caught. He's really got to make sure that he has all of his attention on AJ Styles. Well, listen, Loki made it very clear at Fight for Flight he was going to test Ricochet. He was going to punish him physically. He was going to hit him, strike him, everywhere that he can. I can't say that AJ Styles was too far from that style. Loki and Styles, of course, have had a historic feud over the years. But AJ is definitely a thinking man's wrestler here. AJ Styles has beaten the best. And you don't get to do that unless you know exactly what you're doing. Ricochet, obviously still the champion, victorious over Loki, and showing his mat skills as he goes toe-to-toe with AJ Styles. AJ Styles is the man that many people claim to be a big part of what TNA Wrestling was. I can make the argument he was TNA Wrestling. Multiple-time world champion. He's won every incarnation of that legend/global/television championship. Multiple tag team titles. Let's not even begin about the X division that he created. AJ Styles, one of the biggest stars in the history of professional wrestling. And Ricochet is quickly going on that path. Yeah, he is. And look, see, but this is what I'm talking about. Once again, I'm not calling him disrespectful, but I think he gets a little too excited, and he can take his eye off the ball. Well, listen, that might have been a situation of Fight for Flight, but he came out with the win. So it shows you that even though he may take it off from time to time, the man's got the skill, the man's got the ability and the endurance to come out with the victory when need be. He's a defending champion. He's had quite the run here in House of Glory. Now, another big test for the champ. You know, we're talking about promotions and championships won. We're talking about a man who's winning tournaments in Japan in Ricochet. We're talking about a man who's made it to primetime television in Ricochet. He is... Both of them just collided. Oh! Ricochet, like I said, both of these guys, champ, I've never heard
heard of both these guys, John?
Well, I guess they'll both take responsibility for whatever it is this audience is training over. You just mentioned the Japanese tournament that Ricochet won, the men you talked about the prime time television, all great stuff. You want to talk about Japan, let's talk about the fact that just this year, AJ Styles had a very short list of gauging of American wrestlers who walked away the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. And defended that championship around the world successfully. But there's one elephant in the room, Mr. Brandon. Mr. Ricochet. Here we go, another exchange there by AJ Styles and Andre that, and a nice, nice little exchange there between Styles and Ricochet. There is one elephant in the room. What's that? And as commentators, I feel it's our duty to sit here and talk about the hot button issue. What is Ricochet doing? I don't know, he's taking a breather here.
I think he wanted to hear your commentary. What's the elephant in the room?
Well, the elephant in the room is this. AJ Styles has been known as a guy that's quick, he's agile. Yeah, he's a high flyer, but he's a wrestler. He can beat you from many different directions. I agree. One of his most infamous ways of defeating you, the Styles Clash. Internet has been buzzing. The world has been talking. Should he? Shouldn't he? There's no rule that says that he can't. So the question I have now, if need be, will we see the Styles Clash here tonight in Jamaica, Queens?
Well, first of all, you know I'm ruthless. You know I am down to see any sort of violence that happens inside of this ring. But aside from my personal feelings about any sort of violence, we're talking about the championship. Oh, and you got to be able to pull out anything and everything, including the Styles Clash.
That clip you were talking about.
See, right now, it's been a pretty even match until right now. Now Ricochet is the one dominating. You wouldn't pull out the Styles Clash if you could at this time?
Listen, if you're talking about my personal opinion, I am in favor of the use of the Styles Clash. I know it's a dangerous move. It's been considered dangerous for a long time now, but it's won him so much success. It would be hard for me to tell him to stay. You're one move away. You're one move away from winning this cover. You're one move away from winning the championship. That Styles Clash is all that stopped you from winning gold. I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell him not to use it. If I'm Ricochet, it's in the back of my mind for sure. Now some World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Ricochet has been through quite a lot of competition. He's gone through Anthony Gangone. He's gone through Mark Quinn, Drew Gulak. He's gone through Smiley. He's gone through Low Key at the last show. He's been tested. He's got another one here tonight.
He has been tested, but now this is the first member of the Bullet Club we're seeing him go against right here. And that's the thing, you want to talk about short lists. You know, AJ Styles is part of a short list of wrestlers who has the credentials to be part of a mercenary group who like the... Whoa, this could be it right here.
Kicks out at two. AJ Styles gets his leg on the rope just for good measure. Ricochet getting his hands in, his right hands in. Ricochet's, don't get me wrong, Ricochet's going to do what he... Hold on. Ricochet don't do this very often. Ricochet decided to come out here and do a little commentary. Not like The Rock did. And I'm better. Speaking of The Rock. I'm about to go out there. I'm about to do me people's moves on here in a second.
No, dude, he's on. Hold his own move.
He tipped on the line.
He just called his own move.
Ricochet just came out here and basically called his own spot.
I believe it when I see it. He called moonsault.
He called the spine buster. He did call the moonsault. This is usually where he sets up the people's moonsault. No way. Oh! That was a counter.
He must have heard us.
I think he heard the spot called. Hey, listen, you came out of here, you do commentating like The Rock, you call your own spots like The Rock, you do the people's moonsault, which Rock wishes he could do. And that's what's going to happen. He killed a lot of time there. I try to tell him, championship on the line. I think Ricochet might have done exactly what you said he was prone to do, and that's take your eye off the ball. We got a world champion caliber athlete in the ring, and you take your eye off the ball. Hey, I was entertained by it, the people loved it, but the championship's on the line. Crossing to the skin, Irish whip into the corner.
It's hard for me to call the action with all this noise going on.
Big flying clothesline in the corner. AJ Styles has been here before. He's been in big championship matches before. He knows what it takes to win.
Ricochet's still trying to fight while he's down there.
Oh, now AJ Styles now trying to get him on top of the bottom rope. He's gonna guillotine Ricochet.
You know, I don't know if you've ever felt those ropes, but you know, it's not like it's you know, just rope, but it's still cable inside of it.
In there with rope, it's not forgiving at all. It's anything strong enough to help propel the wrestlers in the ring, so it can't be favors for the throat. Ricochet trying to fight back, showing that warrior spirit that he's known for. AJ Styles now Irish whipping him in. Waist go behind. Got a waist lock on him. Oh! Nice counter there, technical wrestling.
Such a basic move, and it made such an impact.
Hurricane Rana nip from the nip up.
You know, I think a lot of people, you know, especially House of Glory fans, are used to seeing Ricochet do that.
As the fans behind me just said, that was indeed phenomenal. It was a phenomenal Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, it was.
Now Ricochet trying to kick his way out of this predicament. AJ's got some kicks of his own there for him. I take you back to AJ's those cage matches, the Ultimate X matches, the scaffold match with Rhino. This guy's put his body through all kinds of torment for gold.
Why don't we talk about the hardcore match he had against Red in you know, House of Glory?
Well, you know what? It wasn't scheduled to be a hardcore match, but that thing got hardcore. That thing got hardcore real quick. This is, as you just pointed out, AJ Styles' second appearance at a House of Glory show. Not his first main event. He throws Ricochet outside like yesterday's garbage.
You know, we've seen a very high-flying match at times, some strong striking from both competitors. Whenever I see either of these men go outside, I'm thinking someone's going to fly.
AJ Styles right now taking control of the situation.
Oh, the elevation and then dropping all of his body weight on the sternum on that Almazura gate.
The audience wants their fair share of action.
These fans are sick. Oh, this time for Ricochet.
And now AJ Styles gets a dish of steel.
It don't taste good, Orsini.
I'm sure that it doesn't. Messes with the teeth. Well, the referee once again has to use discretion here. There is a count out. I should say a count being administered here, but having a count out victory here would not be what the fans paid to see.
No. That's not what we deliver. We deliver decisive victories.
Here we go.
The fans want to see a winner. I want to see a winner. Who is the better man?
Fire exchange here, but now AJ front face lock trying to get him off that top rope. Ricochet's got a death grip on him. He's got that elbow locked. A forearm shot. AJ,
look at the aggression on his face.
Intensity look, yeah, there is an intense look on AJ Styles right now. Back kick. Oh, that bicycle kick. Rolling clothesline. Both men are down. And again, I'm sure the referee will administer the count. But I don't know if that's what we want to see here. I give him credit for following the rules, but we need an ending to this matchup. I agree.
Oh, he missed that.
What a move there by Ricochet.
Now Ricochet's the momentum.
Rolling European. Oh wait, blocked it. What a clothesline, springboard. 1, 2. Check out my style.
I really thought that was it.
Referee Zachary Snow, again with the stammering, Zachary Snow in great position for that count. You gotta give him credit for that.
And I appreciate Zachary Snow's resolve right now. Because Ricochet put his hands on the ref. He could have DQ'd him right there.
Getting frustrated. He's trying to put the man away. Oh, what an elbow shot. Top of the head. Oh, with an elbow in response.
That could be it. No! My goodness!
We saw that SSP put away the juicy product earlier, just the match before this one, but it didn't get the job done here. Ricochet's gonna have to pull out more to finish off Styles. Ricochet just keeps moving and moving. He has been rolling through opponent after opponent after opponent. And what a tough test here with AJ Styles.
And you know what? That's why he's our champion. He knows how to deliver, especially in big match situations like this.
Mortal Kombat-like counter there, and Ricochet is holding the knee.
That was a well-scouted move. That is a trademark move that Ricochet often goes for. But with his leg all the way extended, then going for that sweep, AJ may have hyperextended, maybe even torn the muscle in Ricochet.
That can't be good. That can't bode well for Ricochet. Oh! What a kick! Ricochet!
He was just out Pele AJ Styles?
I believe that he did. AJ Styles, normally known for that Pele. Drop kick there by Styles. We were just mentioning before about Ricochet's exposure on national television. Tearing his ACL right now would not be in the best interest of his career. Gotta start to wonder, what's more important right now, my future or my championship?
That's a good question.
German suplex rolling through. We've seen Styles with this before. Is this going to be into that face plant?
That's it. That's got to be over, champ.
Two count only. Styles was a hair away from becoming House of Glory World's Heavyweight Champion.
Styles may have no choice but to use the Styles Clash. He's given him almost everything in his arsenal.
It's actually coming down. You know what? I can't disagree. He's thrown a lot at Ricochet. Hasn't emptied the arsenal yet. We've seen more from Styles. Oh, wait. Is this it? He's calling for it. He took your advice. I didn't get it done.
Okay, but Ricochet well scouted. Whoa.
What a counter. What an exchange. Regal press. Got him. Can he hold him with the bridge? Oh, yeah, 2 count. Ricochet's got to be wondering now, if AJ's going to go for the slash, I've got to play away.
Ricochet trying to feel the moment. And he knows what he's doing next.
House of Glory Wrestling. This is what we're talking about.
Oh, but his leg, though, he's still favoring it.
Get it done! House of Glory events you cannot miss, folks. HouseOfGloryOnline.com.
There is no one sitting down right now in this moment.
Oh, that's not good. That's not a place that he wants to be right now. And now he's sitting on the perch, the top rope, the high rent district. There we go. Super close.
Oh, he's going to the very top.
I don't know what we're doing here. There's a lot of opportunity here. He's trying to get that balance. We've seen Ricochet finish off opponents with that 630. Let's do it. Shooting star. And he landed on that midsection and the top of that knee.
You know,
it can't be good.
It's a high-risk move, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. This is one of those times.
Oh, sharp kick to the back of the leg.
This is probably the worst I've ever seen the champ while defending his belt. Wait, no.
He's going for that figure 4 around the line. Oh,
no! He must be giving a count.
The crowd is willing.
He doesn't want to DQ him.
But that's Bret Hart's move.
We saw what he did with Shawn Michaels. They put him in the hospital with that move.
Ricochet's knee is
He could have DQ'd him. Once again, Zachary Snow. He made the 5 count. He could have DQ'd him.
Gotta give Ricochet credit. He is fighting through in spite of the fact of that injury. And AJ Styles with that Superman punch. He was Superman punch before it was cool. But it did not get the job done at Mr. Lewis. We're back to question number 1. Will we see the Styles clash? Will that be the one move?
We know that he's willing to use it.
Oh, he went for it. You're right. We've seen him attempt it.
But now it's a matter of
can he actually
do it.
One of the most dangerous moves in professional wrestling.
Once again. He's got him up. No! Reflexes. Ricochet with the reflexes like a cat. Almost Puma-esque.
That's good. Very much like that.
You alright? Ricochet. Oh, wait, was that a leg? Oh, no, he wrapped his leg. What is this?
Oh. Wait. He might be going for a calf killer.
Oh. He's got him hooked up. Come on.
Got him at the rope. Got him to break the hold. Gonna pull him away from the ropes. He's got that calf killer. Got him there.
Oh, he's got him in the middle of the ring now.
In the middle of the ring.
And we saw the damage that was done.
Got him in the middle of the ring. He's got it. Wait a second. Time limit. Time limit expired.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match had a 20-minute time limit, and Zachary Snow has informed me that the time has expired. I regret to inform you this match is a draw.
They called for the ball. This counts in the 20-minute time of the match. It appears we over the limit. One more hour.
You guys want to see more?
Bob wants to see more. Yes.
Okay. I know this is supposed to be kind of a match to determine who's been the best, who's been better. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
What?
The king of flight, King Ricochet. Let's see who's better. I'm not sure about an hour. But if I can get 5 more minutes, I can prove to everybody here, I can prove to myself, and I can prove to you that I'm better.
In 5 more minutes. I guess it's up to management.
Looks like to me you're short one wheel. You sure you want to do this?
Well, saying yes, they want 5 more minutes. The fans want it. I want it.
You got me.
I don't know about the hour.
You dragging this? If they want 5 more minutes and you want 5 more minutes, we don't
originally. That was a little bit too much. I mean, we got licensing issues, we've got venue issues, but we got 5 minutes. And here we go. They want to prove it. Ricochet wants to prove it. Styles wants to prove it. Only one man can walk away the champion. We're going to find out right now who it is. Oh, nice little bit. That face lock didn't get it done. With a feat of strength right now to find out what's going to happen.
Oh, he's got him.
He's got him. Oh, the strength! Into the suplex!
So close.
Only two. This crowd is on their feet right now trying to figure out who's going to win this matchup. Only one. Oh, that knee. He said he's got a damaged wrist. He is right.
I mean, he called himself the King of Flight. Everyone knows him as the King of Flight, but how can he fly with that one wheel?
No idea. He is fighting it out, though. We're going to find out. He's going to give it a shot. He's got him on that top rope. Right hand by Ricochet. Sick. He's got him up. Going for that superplex. He's got him set up. They went for it earlier and didn't pull it off.
Oh, that's free. Oh, that could be the moment that AJ Styles. No! No! There's the bell!
Referee's calling for the bell. What the hell? Hey, AJ Styles and Gango are fighting out in the aisle. What the hell are they doing out here? Boss, what's going on right now?